Hallo, meine Damen und Herren. Das hier ist Lehrer Fred. And today I have some nice topic that I want us to discuss. Now, this is picked from the topic prepositions, and I want us to focus on two prepositions. That is on an, oder, in. An, oder, in. Now, we made a video of this some times back, but I want us now to break it down in details. When do we use an? And also, when do we use in? And then the instruction. Ergänzen Sie Präpositionen und Artikel. So they want to fill in the prepositions either an or in, and then of course to fill appropriately with its article respectively, okay? Now, let's first of all get to break down something. Look at the sentence. It begins with wir kommen. Wir kommen. We are coming, dash. So we have some dashes in here for you to fill in either with an or in. Okay. So before we begin with the explanation, kindly go ahead and pause here and attempt filling in firstly by yourself. Just pause here, and then after you're done, come back and play again to see how much you will manage to score. All right, I believe you've done it. Let's now go ahead and explain it together. Now, first of all, that an. Normally, this an in terms of, let me see, just a moment. Yeah, so we had an and we had in. Now, because they have used wir kommen, now mostly these ones would be, one thing I'd like you to notice that both an and in, they will either go with the dative or accusative depending on the context of my sentence. So this an and in, we normally refer to them as interchangeable prepositions because sometimes they go with the dative, sometimes they go with the accusative depending on the context of your sentence provided. Now, look in this case, we normally use in just like in English when referring to a future time. For example, I am coming in 10 minutes. I will go to Kisumu in 2 days. I will go to Germany in 3 months. So normally we use in to refer to like a future time. I'll be singing in 2 hours. All right. So this in is used when referring to a future time. And then you have an. Now, an is mostly used for days. When talking about days. So an will be used for days, just write in bracket, an, used for days. We also use an for holidays, like Christmas, an Weihnachten, an Ostern, etc. So Christmas, that is from an, yeah? Christmas, holidays, Easter, etc. And then in, when referring to a future time and such like things. So let's just go back to the exercise. Now here you'd say, wir kommen in. Wir kommen in 10 Tagen. We are coming in 10 days. So if you got that, just put yourself a tick. Let's see number 2, Ostern. Now, Ostern is a holiday, Easter. Normally we say, remember we said that an is used for holidays, right? So you'd say, wir kommen an Ostern. Wir kommen an Ostern and not in Ostern. An Ostern, just put yourself a tick if you got it. Number 3, dash Sommer. So write also in bracket, for seasons. For seasons, all the 4 seasons, we use in. That is in them, im. So we'd say, wir kommen im Sommer. So this im, you see this im, it's a combination of, when you say im, it's just, they've taken these 2 things, in them, which brings you im. So for all the 4 seasons, you will use im Sommer, im Winter, etc. So you'd say, wir kommen im Sommer. Right, and then you have April, the month. That is April. Now, for months also, you will be using im. So just note somewhere, for months, seasons, years, you're going to be using im. That's why im Sommer, im April. Okay, I believe you're marking. So far we're in number 4. Now let's look at number 5. Nachmittag. Nachmittag. Now for the times of the day. For times of the day, that is Morgen, which is morning, and then we have Mittag, Nachmittag, and also Abend. For the times of the days, these ones, all of them, they'll be using am. Am Morgen in the morning, am Mittag in the afternoon, am Nachmittag in the afternoon, am Abend in the evening. But for night, now night is different. Nacht. Now night is considered feminine, so for night you'd say in der Nacht. In der Nacht, at night. But these other ones are am Morgen, am Abend, etc. So this one here, the answer is going to be am Nachmittag. Now am is also a combination of am and dem. Am Nachmittag. And then you say the night is going to be in der Nacht. In der Nacht, at night. Night is considered feminine. So you'd say in der Nacht. Okay. Now because it's let's not look at the other one. Now this is dates. For dates, automatically we normally use am. For dates, we normally use am. Am 31. Am 31. The third month, January, February, March, März. Okay. For dates, you have to do the dots. 31.3. Okay. And then the other one, Sonntagabend. Sonntagabend. Now for this one, we'll go with am. Because remember we said here, Nachmittagabend, am. So wir kommen am Sonntagabend. So here they've been used in the context of time. When we use them in the context of time, they always go with the dative. When we use an and in the context of time, they tend to go with the dative. Okay. So that was on that. Kindly mark and put out of 8. Share in the comment section below how much you had managed to score out of the 8. So ladies and gentlemen, that was on short on an and in. I'll be seeing us in the next one. Cheers.